Yes, indeed, you heard correctly. We're gonna play a detective game. Oh! How's it going, pigeons? How are we doing today? Rizwan Culver is here. I am caffeinated. It's snowing outside. I couldn't be in a better mood. And yeah, we're gonna play a game that literally came out today. It's brand spanking new, hot off the presses, and it's called Urban Myth Dissolution Center. A game about solving supernatural mysteries. And I browse the Steam new releases weekly just to see if anything's coming out that grabs my interest. And immediately, because I've had Library of Ruin and Project Moon stuff just on the brain, the name, having Urban Myth in the name just immediately caught my eye. And then it just happened to look like really pretty. It's got really good pixel art, and I was like, ooh, I was just kind of entranced. So, yeah, we're gonna play it. I'm excited. I'm hoping it's really good, and maybe it'll become a weekly thing for the stream. Who knows? Not me. That's a mystery. But enough about me. How are you? How are my pigeons doing today? All 110 of you. I hope you're having a good day. If not, go get yourself some ice cream because you deserve to have something good in your day. Oh yeah, we have a happy silver. Oh my good lord, the guys, hold on. We need to talk about something real quick. I just got a notification from Blue Sky that I want to share with y'all. Hold up. I got reblogged back into Blue Sky. I literally I posted my going live thing. I logged out. Got logged back in. Hold on. Okay. I need to share something with y'all. Hold on. Let me change screens over here. All right. I just got this notification. Now, this is for the stream advertisement for today. And you might notice this long stream of characters and might think, oh, what's the big deal about that? These are the guys who made the game. The developers noticed me. That's so cool. Oh, yes, that feels good. I'm glad to see that that they're looking at the community and they're seeing people. Just first of all, can we appreciate this pixel art? Look at this. No, mute. Look how pretty this pixel art is. Look at that. This is so clean. I love this artwork. Oh, this tickles my brain. Well, only 600 followers. You know, give them a follow because I'm hoping that this game is going to be good. I have high hopes for it. And whether or not it winds up being my cup of tea, I wish them all the best because if nothing else, for this brilliant pixel art, they deserve it. So, but I have high hope for the game. It looks really interesting. So, we're definitely gonna dive into it. And if it winds up being something that A, I really enjoy playing, and B, you guys enjoy watching me play, we're definitely gonna we'll play more of it every week. More furniture, God. Norvin, you and Pouch are just getting a whole new house, basically. Yeah, that's the first time a developer has noticed a post that I made, so that's a new milestone for me. I'm happy. And if any of the devs are watching, I hope that you guys are seeing good sales on day one. Oh, boy. But yeah, do get some rest, Norvin. You know, exercise is good, but, you know, don't hurt yourself. And don't hurt Pouch either. I would tell Pouch not to hurt themselves, but I have a feeling they'll do it on accident anyway. Oh boy. But yeah, I think that's just about enough being around the bush. How about I boot up the game and see what we're dealing with? No. I just noticed that spat pooped on my shirt. Damn it. I don't know when that happened. Oh well, whatever. It's a dirty shirt at this point anyway. Not a big deal. Oh, okie dokie. Let's boot up the game and jump on into it. Turn off the music there. And let's start up the game. Da 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 da. Today, please. You can start up the game whenever you feel like. There you go. Ah, yay, doodles. What are urban myths? Nice little X-Files reference. Modern stories spread by word of mouth. Spirits, cryptids, aliens, paranormal incidents, unsolved cases, conspiracies, Illuminati confirmed. Most are unfounded rumors, which grow as they are passed on. Many urban myths are rooted in harmless, everyday gossip. But are they all, truly? Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Ah, yeah. Ooh, I'm digging the music. Hold up, I'm vibing. Spooky. Alright, let's just jump into it. New game. Let's go. This is a work of fiction. The organization, businesses, and characters depicted are all fictitious. Sorry. I couldn't read it. This game supports auto-saving. Icon is shown on the bottom left corner whenever the game is being saved. Please not turn power close to the game while the icon is displayed. Oof. Ooh. Gotta read quick. Zombie. Oh no. Why now? Why here? There's something here. Hide the zombie. Foot. 3 days ago. There's evil afoot. Evil! Red light. What's on Tumblr today? Oh, what's that? Oh, what is that? That is smooth. I wonder if they use rotoscoping. Oh god, the Illuminati, they're everywhere. Anomaly checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Business call? I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Stairs down that elevator, 4 floors deep. I hope they can fix me here. Hello? I see. You saw our poster while shopping. It's going too fast, and you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did you... Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukurai. I'm gonna have to be careful saying that last name. That's me, but how do you know my... I, too, happen to see as you do. He's got the Millennium Puzzle! Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguraya, Center Director. First, let's identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. My glasses. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Bomb. What are these glasses? Oh, I was waiting for my input now. Okay. Spacebar. The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Mrs. Ami, about the things you are seeing. They are different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed. This guy's got like... This dude has like this Ojo-sama face, like, oh, ho, 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 ho. You might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You are probably visualizing them in some way. I see? Yeah, we know. That's why you're here. Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping? You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here, at the Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing. All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first, so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. Ow! Oh, of course. Huh? Well, what just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. Then why the hell do you just have it there? You jerk? Like, this dude literally just has... There's one chair in this room, at least one chair that I can see, and he's just like, oh, take a seat. Dude. A terrible curse indeed. What? Cursed chair. It's so dramatic. I had placed it there for research. How careless of me. That's a bit of an understatement. This is not an oopsie daisy, my guy. This is... You almost killed her. So what happens now? You sat in it, so you ever figure things out, or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please. I believe I kept a research file on this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see. But the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. I already hate you. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? Like, okay, fine. You're in a wheelchair. You can't get quickly. I got that part. But you can't even tell her where you left it or even the general vicinity? This guy's... I've never, ever had a character been this much of a jerk to a random civilian so quickly into a game. No idea what I'm even looking for. Well, he hasn't told you anything. Kunio Yanagita, Kumaguso Minakata, Shinobu Orikuchi, Shigeru Mizuki. Folklore studies? Am I pronouncing these names right? I was literally thinking that. And I'm probably not. The legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes. Damn it! I did the stupid thing I do again. Ugh. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Is this a medical session? Depression. Oppression and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Quest updated. Where's the option to hit the director over the head with my backpack? Observe. The director, son? Yes. Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles. I can't seem to find the research file. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and then try again. But when I wore those glasses earlier, felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed that file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? Alright, were you not listening? I'll put on the glasses! And use clairvoyance or whatever to find this file. Alright, Z. Here goes. Hello. I'm definitely seeing this. This place is ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before, or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking. I might find something near that shadow, right? Right. Now or never. Okay, I was just checking. Hey, buddy. Nice weather we're having today, isn't it? You wouldn't drag the soul of a lady with glasses to hell, now would you? It'd be awfully rude. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Found the clue. Research file. Oh, gee. I wonder if that's the research file. I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. No, fine. Ah. Ah. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm into it. Okay, that's enough giving her a panic attack. Research file. I think it's the one. Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. So I'm saved now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Huh? File didn't mention anything about uncursing. Only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What is that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? What should I even do? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. Examine the chair. Not with the glasses. Okay. Look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Gee, I can't imagine how you came to that conclusion was just sat in the middle of the room in front of a desk like that. God, I hate this guy. Why did I sit on something like that? Because you were offered a chair! Well, why wouldn't you? The only thing you would check a chair for before sitting down in front of someone you just met is potentially a whoopee cushion. And why leave such a thing laying around anyway? There you go. Now you're asking the real questions. I felt a jab when I sat down. The chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of those jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director too. When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry! I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Mrs. Ami, let's try to think of a hypothesis. A hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no clue. Is this gonna be a Dr. House situation where people just like got tetanus or something? Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information. Excuse me. And focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright, you can do this. Compare possibilities from collected information? Focus on one? Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. To the curse. Up into the think tank. You gotta go into the old brain castle. Let's think things over for a bit. What should I think about and how? Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director son? What are you doing in my mind? According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people who sit down and curse and their bodies start rotting? Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat, I felt a jab, like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. Oh, are we playing Mad Libs right now? What's happening? Maybe there's a mechanism in the... chair seat. See here. Puts spine box on you and chair. Seat in a hidden compartment that jabs you with a needle. Hypothesize. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat in the hidden compartment that jabs you with a needle? Yeah, I had a feeling. I was doing that Mad Lib sequence and I immediately thought like, oh, Norman's gonna love this game. But the fact that she spouts back basically what I said, it makes me wonder how many like possible responses there can be. Like how much detail do we got here? Is this accurate? I think I got jabbed by something when I sat down. The director mentioned that people who sat in this chair rotted away starting from their lower bodies. Let me rethink this. Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, it tells me what I got wrong. Alright. Okay, so just jabs you with a needle. Maybe it goes up there and injects a necrotizing poison. Hypothesize. Aha! I do good! Maybe there's a mechanism in this chair seat that jabs you with a needle, then injects a necrotizing poison? That might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is poison? Maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something? I see. Seems you have a viable hypothesis. Now the clue, the chair seat. Smash the chair with a hammer. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Might be okay now then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check right now. I need a hammer. Take a look. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we could find an antidote. It's not coming off. Hammer! There we go! I think I broke it. Yep. Mrs. Zombie! I did, Director-san! Now we find out what the poison is and... This is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Oh gee, it's almost like my life was at stake! Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison! Yet now, your demolishing the chair has changed things. Rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair belt. Dude! Pick up one of the chair legs, beat him, and leave. Screw this guy! This guy is an unbelievable jerk! First he gaslights you into thinking that you're about to die, and then complains when you break the chair looking for an antidote. This guy is a grade A jackass. I hate him. What? I'm so sorry. Don't apologize. Look, I'm not really an advocate for violence, but this guy needs a beating. We have borrowed it for study. We'll need to restore it. What's this we thing? Sounds like a you problem, buddy. He should be around 10 million yen. I'm sorry, is the chair plated in gold? Wait, that's totally... You said 10 million? I do admit, being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? But please. Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million. Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now. Phone number 070-X400-X404. Inugami University InfoSci, 3rd year. Street address. No, that's my phone number. What do you know about my uni? I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. This guy is just a master gaslighter and manipulator. I hate him. Oh my, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. A journal? Yes, for keeping notes on your investigation. Go on, take a look. Hey, that's me. Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me to begin with? I see. My director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? Vision. Kinda sad, I was hoping to get to write whatever I want. Yes, his vision. Power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. Okay. Ayumu Meguraya. Vision allows the Urban Myth Dissolution Center director to see everything from a distance. Knew about my clairvoyance power, gave me a pair of glasses, gave me this journal, but also pressures me to pay pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kind of scary. Alright, see you later, Norvin. Thanks for stopping by. Azami Fukurai. A university student with an unlucky tendency to get in trouble, stressed by the ghostly figures that haunt the edge of her vision. When seeking help from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's help, hoping for a cure for these visions, but vandalized the cursed chair and picked up some hefty debt. Agreed to work at the center as a field investigator to help repay everything. You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? A quick break? Am I breaking chairs on my will this time? First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay? What are urban myths anyway? Oh god. It's the totality of information output from the entirety of people who gain access to all the information available. For example, cryptids are the result of unidentified creatures spotted all over the world, leading to a never-ending debate on why such beings would be discovered now of all times, with a hypothesis being alien origin, of course, and theories that it's all secret preparatory observation of organisms for eventual restructuring of the entire ecosystem, but I tend to disagree somewhat. Yet we should visit my own theory another time, and there are also many other interesting conspiracy theories. Yeah, no kidding. And it's said that there are a variety of secret societies throughout the world that are in full cognizance of everything that will be happening beyond the daily lives we enjoy. Rumors have it that they secretly offer this knowledge, and we are subject to triage based on whether or not we can find that information ourselves. And they do this in preparation for eventual happenings to come. Alright, cool. 1 hour later, oh, this poor lady. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it is seared in my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on investigations. Like right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Mrs. Ami? It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself, Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Asami Fukure, right? Let me think. Zami. Zami? Yasumi Tamagiri. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi Jasmine. Get it? Yasumi Jasmine? I guess? I don't get it. I'm assuming it's a language thing. What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for the urban myths too? So that's all you. I just drive you around. Deal? Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood. Do social media management in my investigation game? Roland? This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, how about the social media research business? Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. So, we look things up to track rumors and such. Track rumors? Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors, social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on, give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Yeah. Bossman's notes say, it all started from this Ico person's account. For stars, check how far the rumor's spreading. How far it's spreading? And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut it to the core first. You think I'd be able to? Choose the post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. Just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. What is it, space? Okay. Huh, it's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much? It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. A terrifying anomaly appears. Ah, don't like that. Jasmine, you should look at this. Would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Looks rough for the cops. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they'd do work that shows they actually care. Way more going on between police reports and otherwise. Not directly related, so just keep scrolling. You okay? You should call the authorities. A kind comment. Police are just there to put on a show. They're completely useless. You don't really have to put it that way. Is that a guy? That's horrible. Imagine if something like this showed up in my room. Got physical form, you can kick its ass. This is just that influencer. Aiko desperately chasing some clout. Is this all a setup? Who knows? False report, stop wasting police resources. It's all a setup, yeah. I can't unsee the billboard in the window, LOL. Man. Something wrong? Sign showing through the window. Unique landmarks. Where's the geoguesser when you need them? You're trending, LMAO. I get why some posts blow up, but others, not so much. Flames and ammo from all over. Posts get shared way wider than we'd think. Calling the police just so you can go viral by calling them useless? People who do this stuff in the name of entertainment are insane. Well, the tone is kind of annoying. Why is this trending? Half of any trending content is this stuff. Amen, too real. You're mocking the police with your fake news and then calling them useless? Fake news? That's what we need to go find out. For now, keep tracking the rumor itself. What's entertaining about this? It's not just bad taste, it's bad upbringing. Upbringing. Here's gonna hate. Moving on. Can't believe you called the police for a bit. The police aren't here just for you. These arguments are all related to the weird intruder himself. That's terrifying. Cool that the post is gaining traction and all, but did anyone tell the police? LOL, nope, they didn't, LMAO. You think calling the police is the best thing to do? Why did she have to post about it? We don't know for sure yet if she really did call the cops. Not that the cops would buy your story about ghosts showing up. Gives me the creeps that there are so many unreported cases. Not even just unsolved cases out there in the world. So we're actually doing some good for everyone. I wouldn't have guessed from our director's antics. Yeah, fair. Hello, I'm contacting you on behalf of Trending Social News. Would it be okay to use your posts on our website? Articles like these, they cover them as actual incidents. Hey, Mafia, glad you could join us. Hope you're doing alright. Or as features on spooky stories or something? Who knows? Does this mean a sus dude was breaking and entering this Mio girl's place, or was he there from the start? Creepy thought. I suppose. It's scary either way. Gotta check on site. The photo of the police and the photo of the guy were taken on different days. Huh? No evidence. Ignore it. The post is spreading like wildfire, but is it okay to leave the photo up like that? That sign through the window? Shouldn't take them long. These windows and bookshelves. They kind of remind me of a friend's place. You guys found it too quick, ROFL. Wait, sounds ominous. Happened faster than I expected. Wait, seriously? LOL. Any replies to this post? Probably under this one. Don't think you can get the info out of me that easily. I would never tell where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped. LOL. Mio, could that be... You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait! What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, so I can't see them clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses? Glasses mode. What's going on? The letters are popping out. Huh? Say what? The letters, Mio's place, are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. It's because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching, yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay? Okay, I'll try selecting the search keywords. Search keywords, Mio's place. Loading. Results found. Huzzah! Check that. Okay. Rude. Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friend's? I think so. Think so is not enough to go on. Was this just rumors and fakes? I thought this place used to be a prison. You mean this place has a history? Boss man loves this kind of mess, I bet. Search and track. Might find something juicy. Okay, sure thing. These letters look like they might jiggle around as well. Should I check them out with the glasses? Glasses mode, activate. Wow, they are moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? My power. Wonder what it actually is. Anyway, I should try searching for rumors and fakes. Search keywords, rumors and fakes. Oh, hang on, I want to read the rest of this. Right there, I know that place. I don't know what to do. I'm nervous about people with random related knowledge sharing this. At this point, they're just digging into secrets. Messed up, eh? The sure turns up called Myth. I'm not even gonna try to read that. There's an apartment name. This place is definitely my friend's place. Very first case involves someone you know? Not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya? You're telling me she got gaslit into being in this position. The doctor told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me? Yeah, you probably knew. I mean, did I though? How about I search for rumors and fakes? Results found. You're all being led to think this is a random rumor or fake, or a petty case. If it's a ghost, we can exorcise it, but if it's alien life forms or behind this, we're all doomed. 5,616 flames. What's going on here? Kind of subdimension, back-to-back with petty rumors? The UFO in the air was just a prediction of what would come. This has to be some sort of contact from outer space, obviously. A message from space? Me, is the man in this image real? Cheat-AI. This man may or may not be real. The facts vary depending on the situation, so please continue to observe carefully. The AI is a smart one. This guy showed up at my place too. Thankfully, I had a precaution in place, so I was able to defend myself, but I was too scared to put up a photo out of fear of being outed. So disappointed in myself. Yikes, so he's showing up in other homes too? Can't tell either way from just this post. Wait, couldn't this be Uncle Tiny? Excuse me, what? Huh? You don't know about Uncle Tiny? No! So the one in the photo was Uncle Tiny? Don't think so, since that one doesn't look too tiny. I'll show you the center's files later. It's a harbinger of doom. Demons from the depths of hell are marching on Earth. The end of humanity is nigh. What in the world is a harbinger of doom? Just a dude that goes around selling Girl Scout cookies. Harbinger, wielding doom. Yep, very much. I like Jasmine. What was his name? There was a monster or something just like this. You know, that one. Yeah, what? This is Plasma. Plasma can explain everything. There's nothing to be afraid of. Hashtag Nakamuchi University. Hashtag Physics Department. Need some more. Real quick. Everyone stay hydrated. Especially you, Mafia. You're healing. Plasma. How unfortunate. If only I could have given them a reading. I could have warned them. Hashtag Koyo Psychic Lulu. Jasmine, have you ever had your fortune told? Can't stand long rants, much less hearing them one-on-one. Looks like a red cape reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood. No, the abnormality's following me. No, I don't want to do it again. No, save me, chat. Shield me from view pigeons. I don't want to do the Little Red Riding Hood bloody abnormality fight again. Little Red Riding Hood? Like in the picture books? Well, was that an urban myth? Dunno. Actual story behind the story or something? Who cares about the color? Does look like a hood though. Isn't there some story about an air raid hood? Maybe it's a girl? So many different speculations. Some of them myths overlap in the way they look and whatnot. Demon in the robe. I like the cut of your jib. You just get straight to the point. You see, that photo could be showing a robe instead of a hoodie. Robe? Lobe? Wasn't that the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? Huh? Brand new urban myth right there. That's her name. Oh, so the lady's name was Loeb? Loeb. Hence the reference? Fair enough. People. No, myths. Ah. The hell are you? Anyway. AI generated woman. You guys done anything creative lately? I've fallen into a bit of a slump and haven't been able to catch up with much. I'm a little late to the party, but I've been practicing making AI generated art. If you feed the AI keywords that match your vision of a piece, it'll draw it for you. So I tried that a few times and ended up with a picture of a woman that's pursing her lips and glaring at me. I probably shouldn't say things like this, but you know, she was kind of creepy. I changed my keywords a bit and tried again, but I just got the same one as before. I tried changing all kinds of things. Her hairstyle, pose, body type, age, even her personality. But for some reason, the AI kept drawing the same woman. I got the scary feeling that she was somehow attaching herself to me, and just closed the program without thinking. I started to imagine that if I kept generating pictures, eventually that one was going to come right out of the screen. If you guys ever tried making AI generated art, it'd behoove you not to let some creepy AI generated woman get attached to you. Uncle Tiny. Aw, look at the little guy. I was walking around K-City near S Station one day, looking for a place to get lunch. I was at a crosswalk waiting for the light to change when I noticed something out of the ordinary. A public payphone with the receiver just hanging off the hook. I never would have thought I would have seen a reference to a payphone and AI generated art in like one setting like this. So far apart in technology. I suddenly got this urge to put it back on its place, you know? But as I opened the payphone door and reached for the receiver, I noticed a tiny mouse stuck to it. My hand already close around it before I could stop myself, and then I froze, trembling. When I opened my hand a little closer, I saw it was a little old man. We were both frozen in surprise, but when he met my gaze, he suddenly panicked. He jumped off the receiver, laid down the phone book, and scampered down into the telephone pole. He crawled under the gap in the phone booth and legged it towards a nearby taiyaki restaurant. What the heck was that about? Apparently, this little Faji is quite the common sighting, especially among celebrities and artists. You know, I'm something of an artist myself. Right? The cursed chair. Dear me, did you know that numerous cursed objects exist in this world? Items that bring misfortune or even death just by owning them? You'll find everything from cursed jewelry, cursed dolls, cursed cars, to even cursed estates. For most of them, the first owner has strong obsession for the artifact, and it's that obsession which brings disaster to the new owner. Among this cursed selection, the cursed chair is especially strong, and it's said to killed over 60 people to date. The original owner of a chair, angered by someone else sitting in it without his permission, killed the insolent man. The owner was sentenced to death for the murder, but just before his execution, he shouted that he would curse to death whomever dares sit in his chair. After his own death, anyone who sat in the chair died of a strange death within mere days. Since then, the chair has been known as the cursed chair, or dead man's chair. 5 dozen souls have perished by staying in the dreaded seat. The current owner, taking heed, has it on display suspended from the ceiling so no one could possibly sit in it. What does the chair look like, you ask? Uncanny, similar to the one you're currently sitting in, actually. Rude. This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. I'm sure it's fine. So, how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help, the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork, I'm on it. Mio's place. So this is Doc's girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first. Investigate the room. Noted. Cool. Alright. Glasses mode, activate! Interesting. So serious. I wish it was an animation for taking it off just as much as put on. Put on! Waha! And yeah, I just wish there was something for taking it off, so that'd be cool. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break. I need to refill my water, and I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. Let's do it. Oh, I clicked off the screen at some point, apparently. Not a problem. What's up, lady? Are you okay, Mio? Zombie? Why are you here? Nice to see you, too. After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? Did you not read the social media posts? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search and just left. It's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought, if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Echo saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Zombie, I really need your help. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job, and I'm not super sure of myself. But I'll help you in any way I can. So glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Azami. Yes, I'm on it. Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato. Sato? I say Sato. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. The incident is trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Aiko did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You'd locked the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check on the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know. Or rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Found the clue. Nami that occurs in old buildings. Let's see here. Nothing new there. Case notes. Aha! North the field investigator. Turns out it's a Nami place. Okay. Alright, wait. Alright. Okay, so read the specific notes. Cool. Any new that database? Matter of Aiko. You're on me. Okay. So you're the university mascot. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. All right. Points. What's up, Spat? What are we yelling about? Why are we yelling? Why is the switch? This bloody thing. Alright, hold on. I'm changing this right now. Hold on. I gotta switch to it purposefully this time to change it. Hold on. There. Nope, that's the wrong one. There you go. There, bloody thing is off now. Fix it another day. I'll reassign it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, covariance point of this kind. Yeah, we know this. Myth Dissolution Center special ability grants panoptic insight into events that are far away. I don't know what the word panoptic means. I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. An optic definition. Showing or seeing the whole at one view. Okay. That's why it says deary everywhere, because he's a deer. Okay, I was wondering if that was just a massive typo. I can like... I like the detail. Okay. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything valuable in here. Okay. I should make a note about Mio too, in my journal. Into the Mind Palace. Mio Sato. What did I say I was gonna call her? Sato? Yeah. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my friend at uni. Yes, my friend from the same uni. She's giving me massive Professor Oak vibes. Are you a boy or a girl, grandson? Relationships updated. Oh. Cool. Okay. Ah, she's following me. Startled me. What's up? Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mio said she found a detective agency for anomalies. I had doubts you exist until you showed up. But anyway, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio, she needs it. Is it okay if I call you Aiko-san? Of course. Mio called me Aiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Aiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. You're at GAMI-U too, right? GAMI-U? Yes, I'm a third-year information science major at Inugami University. We're schoolmates. How lovely to hear. I think I have plenty to talk about. Yes. Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio? Mio's in Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her, and we grew closer as friends. I see. That's why you knew each other. Happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Mater? Alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. About this incident, please tell me what it was that you saw. Last night, I was talking to Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. You're going to sleep on the floor? Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't gonna steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned off the lights off? Were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. Oh, rookie move. Always turn the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police as there was someone in the room. Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared. I didn't get good luck, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up as if it fell from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. The shadow must be the anomaly then. Where did it appear from? That's still unclear. The floor. Should note this down too. A shadow that suddenly appeared. This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. We waited for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. Once I did, that guy disappeared. Disappeared? Just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. I should write down about Aiko-san in my journal. Aiko Shimizu, who works as a job hunting consultant. She took the same uni seminar that Mio's in, which means she's... I guess younger? I mean, or older? I don't know the order. Yep, that's it. It's my first time meeting her, but since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll get along. Camaraderie! Yes, yes, more information, more input! Observe. Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Arranged shopping boxes piled up on top. Observe! You can see the billboards on the buildings across the street. 4th floor here. Boxes of clothing and luggage. Not much space. Maybe room for one person? One is enough. Observe! This is the unit bathroom. That's enough of that. Glasses time! So dramatic, I love it. Ha 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 ha! Oh ho ho! I see. Hey buddy, how you doing there? Well, I'm just gonna, we'll get to you in a moment. Yikes! What is this? They look like legs. Ew. Can't seem to actually touch it. It's so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too. Gotta think through clairvoyance. I would assume this is a shadow of them running from the room. Hey buddy, how we doing? A ghost! According to the director, my power is clairvoyance. I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. I could not be a ghost! But if I'm seeing something, and something was here? Whoa! It's terrible. I feel like the shadow is watching me. I need to take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Discuss about haunted spirit. Okay, we're done here. Bleh. Talk to you. Okay. What's up? Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. Scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them but not touch them. Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? They're clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figure it out. Not a clue about the shadowy traces. Yay. Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encounter anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads and you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth. Shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when, and how, and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then, you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. That vision watching everywhere I go. You okay or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months? Not even, actually. What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Don't know, really. Look in the rumors. If it's paranormal related, you figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? I don't know, maybe ICO? National and local government, also universities and research organizations? In this case here, it's probably just a boss man just spotting rumor and taking interest. Yep. Stop. Hang on. I should write about Jasmine in my journal too. My co-worker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be... I mean... I don't know what her opinion of views needs to be. I would... Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm interested. Not quite disinterested. Not quite. Let me rethink this. Alright, fine. Not really nice. Or I wish. Can't be it. Let me rethink this. Alright, fine. Yeah. Wonder if she hates me. Doesn't matter. I will keep trying. Myth Dissolution Center staff member. Thinks basically all tasks are too much work. The detailed aspects of investigation are not her strong suit. In charge of guiding us as I stumble through the investigation. Made it clear her main job was driving. Probably a trusty co-worker nonetheless. Alright. Shout out the entrance. Observe. Regular, everyday, mundane door. Lock and chain, fully functional. Yep. Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with my clairvoyance powers anyway? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. Not really helping much, even if I can see things. Seems you may still need my support. I can offer a second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the director is going self-aware. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutored by a mere memory of our director. And again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me? I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location of you of the past. So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before? If so, what about the foot-like shells I saw by the entrance? Maybe this is a memory of... Let's see here, I guess, I go running away with, Mio. Yeah, nailed it. Maybe it's a memory of Aiko-san running away with Mio? If so, I really can't see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Aiko saw, what I saw through my clairvoyance. They don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts of my clairvoyance might tell us something. And the clue, the anomaly in the room. Oy. Oh. Got to switch back, my bad. Where did the shadow come from? Back to the Mind Palace with ye. Think things over for a bit. Mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. We only had one witness. They might have simply imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about her, How? In that case, let me offer some guidance. My resident director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose this shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans. It acts like us? I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. Maybe. Maybe blank that blank. Maybe arise from circumstances and maybe somewhere in the room. Maybe there's a route that leads in. This is where I expose that word puzzles are not my forte. Maybe somewhere within the room that no. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. I guess. I don't know. Nope, no, wrong one. That's not what I meant. Ah, nailed it. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere from within the room? Yes, I should try to focus on how it got inside the room. Man or monster, that should show us who or what they are. Look for possible points of entry. Just don't rely on me, got it? Anything new? No, okay. Possible entry points. Glasses time! Nope, don't see anything new. Take a peek. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so I might as well snap a shot. Closer. Close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. Aha! There was a man here! The sea is raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. There's been a man in this unit. Check under the bed. Any secret passages? Of course not. I can fit pretty easily, so a man can hide there too. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case. Oh, I didn't even notice that was still the same. Oops. No. This one. Think things over. It was a normal intruder. Be able to easily climb up so high? I should ask what the police told them. Ask what the police said. Aiko-san, can I ask you something? Aiko-san. That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and tall, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? I am sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of a light or a lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes! About the intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I hated the way they treated me and stopped listening midway. I think they told Mio something. Understood. Any strange sounds? Did you hear any noises from somewhere in the room? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics of this place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Yes, of course. Thanks. She's scrutinizing each pic. Something on her mind? Not this one. When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Not the one who raised the lid on this or the seat. Oh well. Oh, Mio, we have things to discuss. Mio, a few things? I've been thinking to find out what the shadow was. We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how they got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then I've been extra careful to check the door. So how could this... It was really sudden, out of thin air even. Can I ask you what happened to you before? It's okay to ask, that is. Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azami. Your boyfriend. This is purely for investigation purpose, but you know, like... Please tell me about your boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I call a boyfriend. Not currently. No, BF, now. Noted. Sorry, thanks. Awkward. Not the intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought the same thing and asked them. But they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see. Makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azami. Window wasn't a point of entry. Clue found. We gotta talk about this toilet situation, girl. How can I not ask her about the toilet? Alright, fine. Alrighty, anything new to say? No, okay. Let's see here. I'm supposed to say anything new. Let's see here. Look again. I can see it with clairvoyance. Something was definitely here, right? Looks similar to that photo, too. The one we saw in the posts. So this might be the anomaly that showed up in Mio's room. Let's assume it was for now. Okay. No, nothing here. Door. Look around. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door is locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should snap a pic here too. I talked to Mio and Aiko-san. Looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth? Well... Yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone is ringing. See? Right on cue. What? Wait, it's mine? Pick it up already. I mean, he already showed that he knows your number, girl. Yes. Hello, this is Azami. Director Maguria here. Well done, Mrs. Azami. The director's son? Cut the formalities, eh? Director, whatever is fine. Yes. Director, son. Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth case within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay. How should I identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in the world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification. It's about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case specifics. Another one of my bigger questions, but do we even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them. So if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger? Identification is a step toward adequate prognosis. Surely you agree. Oh yes, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. So dramatic. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution. So I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Well, everyone? Our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match these specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first? Such is the power of my vision. I'm already aware of your investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let us begin by laying out exactly what happened here. It started around Mio and Aiko-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This intruder that they witnessed, the first key factor is whether they really existed. Well, pictures were uploaded to social media. Do you suspect they are fake pictures? That is not what this is about. People tend to think that they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts, instead of relying solely upon their accounts. Objective facts? Mrs. Ami, I understand that you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your power of clairvoyance. Yes, I think. So, Mrs. Ami, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? I saw a shadowy figure. Saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched, and that Aiko-san saw. I don't know if it was human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room. Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Wow. Alright then. Let us focus on what exactly the shadowy figure might have been. Mrs. Ami, I believe you found some form of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Is there anything that caught your eye? You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes. There was a clue you came across while investigating. If you were watching with your vision, you could just tell me? I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Mrs. Ami. Where was there evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? Unit bathroom. There was a dude in this unit. The unit bathroom felt kind of strange. Ah, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet. Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright? Mio's the type who always closes the lid, too. Why would she ever raise it? There's no way she'd leave the seat up. What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident had been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third present in this room would have been a male, a man. Raise the towers! Hey, Vix, glad you can make it. What in the what? Who an open toilet lid tell you? Do you really not understand the concept of men leaving a toilet seat up? A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male. Huh? So this anomaly chose to relieve itself? You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomenons, while others just act like humans. Wonderful. This urban myth's traits are seeping out unto the light. Director-san, are you enjoying this? Mrs. Ami, your next choice will be vital. Sure. A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly and from where? I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere. Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There's always something about where they appear. So, Mrs. Ami? Yes. Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? I don't, actually. Piss. Nope, that's options. Crap. Hang on. Case notes. I don't remember. Hold on. To me about the incident when she went to police research. Center there. I wonder if serious true it is. At this time, Mika-san actually witnessed the shadow. But was she the first one to see it? Yeah, she noticed the strange presence of a man in the room. Yeah, so Aiko saw it. It was Aiko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed, so Aiko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Mrs. Ami, you know where Aiko-san saw the male intruder? Yeah, under the bed. Under the bed, I guess. Aiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Brilliant! Exactly. Aiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. Raise the shrine to my investigative glory! The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... This is so dramatic. Blue Eyes White Dragon! The man under the bed. Of course, naturally. It's so over the top, I love it. The man under the bed? Yeah, I know that one. The one with the machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States. Oh! Yeah, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Director-san, what should we do? What could I do? Need to think of something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other sightings vary, an initial and only encounter, or another case where it jumped from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling. Compelling? Mio is in trouble here, right now! Tell me what to do already! As I said, this one cannot be countered. So, you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh? What if it shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Mrs. Ami. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focusing on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say. I just want to protect Mio. Oh, it's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But Aiko-san! Azami, I don't know what to do. Mio. Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this, at least, as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. Thank you, Azami. I'll read this later. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. I've rechecked the locks. Should be good. Why is this even happening? Azami, help me. Ooh, scared me. Just a call. Who is it? Oh boy. Oh, hello, Aiko-san. Yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. Glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no. I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance. The chain's in as well. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Time to go. Not again? Oh boy. No! The next day! Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you or what? No. I can't seem to reach Mio. I heard from Aiko-san earlier this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Aiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio's really upset about it. I know, Spat! Not sure I get what's going on. We should probably take a scroll, yeah? Or myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media like before. Yes. I should looking around. Got a message from the boss man. So we should start looking from Aiko-san's account. Nice. Already on it? First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Aiko. Also, why they're being flamed again. That's it. Go for it. Understood. Mio was attacked again. I want the police to formally launch an investigation. If those of you take the opportunity to snoop on personal lives, get one of your own. Oh, got him. Snooping around for personal information? Blowing up again. These two get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging. Oh, burp. Also, why this photo? I don't get it either. Old photo, maybe? Where did they post this with all the heat? Not a clue. Miko and Aiko photo. Cool. You call it personal life while posting it on there for all to see. Lol. She's been doxxed, so let's hide. This means she's safe at least? I hope Mio is okay. Was there anyone who went to break and enter because her dress was doxxed? It's a fair question. Yeah, right. They learned that girl is living alone. What are police doing? Just pilfering our taxes and running? scary. Prana, take a deep breath. It is the key to feel the flow of energy. Disturbances of the mind, blah, 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 blah. Prana, what? Deep breaths. Is Echo that A_co? She's pulling stunts like this? Desperate to stay relevant, I guess. She's that Echo then? Echo? Pretty famous. What a comment, though. Please excuse us on reply. Are you both okay? Please stay safe. How do you stay safe when dude just shows up everywhere? Just make sure you always lock the door? I mean, it didn't seem to help. The guy's just like crawling out from under the bed. I don't know if it's Echo Girl. Is she famous? She is now, that's for sure. This person doesn't know her either. Mid-level famous. Oh, get midded. So much attention on Aiko-san herself. Glasses catch anything? Not that I've noticed. No, don't see anything yet. Aiko is Aiko 5S, right? She had quite the following. Aiko 5S? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. She was well known while using this handle. So Aiko-san used to be known as Aiko 5S? I should note that down. Glasses time! Wah! I think I'm going to look at Aiko 5S. Aiko's former account? Yeah, might turn up something. Go for it. Search keyword Aiko 5S. Yeah, I'll get right on that. So cute. Mio's attracting attention too, it seems. Aiko's exposing her friends again? Gross. Is this someone she knows? Or it could be someone who knows her from Aiko 5S days. I think I've seen her name before. I think she is Mio Sato. Oh no, her full name. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Glasses mode, activate! Mio Sato is Mio's full name. Someone posted this to social media. I'm worried this might lead to some weird rumors. Yeah, try looking into that too. I'll have a sub-posting. Maybe we'll see where this rumor came from. Maybe so. We need to find something to put out the flames. Keyword Mio Sato. I'll consider it. Shocking, no one not reading a visual novel. Wait, no. How come? Don't believe everything you read. Why are you going out of your way to share the info? Now people will search it. Is Mio alright? Eiko-san should be used to handling stuff. Mio, on the other hand. All this info is true. That Mio girl's been fully doxxed now. Eiko, you doxed your friend. How does it feel? Lol. How's it supposed to feel? Nice work, doxers. All the time in the world, all the wrong reasons. Amen. Nope. Search. Results found. This Echo girl is really... Oh, the numbers changed in real time. That's kind of cool. This Echo girl is... Oh my god, I lost the ability to read again. This Echo girl is really that Echo 5S. I used to watch her on BooTube all the time. Don't like that name. Uh-huh. Used to post vids on BooTube. Super active. Apparently she's started some job hunting consultation agency. Switch back to Echo. Which led into her current work? Yeah, kind of fade out from posting vids. I lost interest when they do that, or I lose interest when they do that, but some will follow their stands wherever they go. She was on TV before as a college influencer. I remember seeing it. Eiko's son was even on TV. Wow. Oh yeah, she was a commentator on some info variety show. Found a clue, former influencer. We ask ex-charismatic influencer turned job hunting consultant CEO Eiko 5S about current recruitment trends and what skills companies are looking for. Click here for more. Click. Didn't work. From some old article? Man, they're quick. I went to them for advice on job hunting. She was super nice and learned a lot. I never thought the CEO would be Eiko 5S. Girl boss energy. Eiko 5S did all those streams solely aiming for controversy. Now she's the CEO? That tracks. Is it true she wanted to stir up controversy? Depends on the stunt. Eiko 5S had both solo vids and collabs with other streamers. Some of those were really asking for it. As a college group, they had a real kids will be kids kind of vibe. No way! Yeah, whatever. Next! She was business smart even from high school. From what I remember, claimed some brand stole the idea from a product planning vid they did. Got flamed. Oh, they got flamed. Shocking. I met her many years ago. She was super friendly. Eiko's-san is really nice to talk to. Must be really smart. Really thick-skinned, too. Results found. Looks like this is Mio's full name. Looks like this Mio's full name is confirmed as Mio Sato. But info from here, uni and other socials match up. I wonder if this is from a uni classmate. I post Mio's personal details. Humans. Some just rush ahead without thought for consequences. Another Mio private info. What could possibly be fun about exposing information about other people online? It's not like they have some good reason. They just do it for a sense of fulfillment. Found Mio's alt account. Bloom 30. 3 is Mitsu in Japanese, and the O is for Mio. How cute. Jasmine, what's an alt account? You're not serious, are you? An alt account. The other one. For anonymously posting stuff they want to keep secret. Mio had one? This boss is going places. Glasses mode, activate. Bloom 30. If this is really Mio's account, we should look into it. Might tell us where the rumors around her came from. I guess we should, huh? At least catch up on what's being said. Yes. Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so search hits may be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself. I'll try. Search keyword, Bloom 30. Oh, I mean to. Yeah, I know. Oh, skip. Thank God. I meant to take the glasses off. I didn't realize I would put them back on. Day in the life. Investigation, but you'll need to follow every single stupid lead. How can people be such jerks? I hate this. She doesn't use this account anymore, does she? Wow, yeah. Almost 2 years since her last post. Not much fuel for the fire, either. Face like that, I do sugar dating too. I don't even want to know what that is. Whoa. Flammable. Handle with care. Sammy, Mio's your friend, right? Any word from her? No. I need to see her so we can talk directly. Glasses mode, activate. This is where this rumor started. I hate to do this to Mio, but we should search the word sugar dating too. Okay, go for it then. Search keyword sugar dating. I really don't want to know what that is. Talk about truish rumors. I bet you there's a secret sugar baby club in the basement of that super expensive and famous hotel, Asagiri. So even sugar dating has a share of these rumors. The realm of might be. Glasses mode, activate! Need to look up truish rumors. There's keyword truish rumors. A lot of things to look. Block and move on. Yep, solid advice. Some people do it because they want to. Just leave them alone. I'm not sure what to make of this. Humans will be humans. I just can't find the post I'm looking for. Search function, please work. Is it because I'm using only one search term at a time? Perhaps I should try two? Thanks. You have to earn what you can while you can with looks like these. Maybe she's still at it? How could they assume so much about Mio? Yeah. Even working your butt off nowadays, you can only earn 200,000 yen a month at best. Obviously, these get-rich-quick schemes are popular. I blame the government. As if all girls default to sugar dating. Next. 1 or 2 search terms. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, we already did that. I knew that. Alright, let's try this and this. Results found. Totally boasting about her scores as Bloom 30. Who are these sugar dating success stories for, anyway? Mio. Well, some role model figures how... Some role model figures make how-to manuals and such. So that paves the path. But your ex-papa did it, lol. That reminds me. Mio mentioned being stalked before. Yeah, that's one possibility. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Honestly, don't see a problem here. My friend Mammy Rin has celeb as sugar date. Super jelly. Lucky Mammy-chan. I've heard you earn way more introducing babies to daddies when dating them for yourself. Setting up other girls for dirty work. Some friend you got there. I thought sugar dating was mostly an individual choice, but some people play dispatch? They say anything can be turned into a business, but this is a duo investigating urban myths. Yeah, fair. I like Eiko. Be my sugar. Gross. Moving on. Seconded. Thirded. I don't care what you do. Just pay your taxes. How is that relevant? Totally not. Breaking news. Bloom 30 is a break-in victim had a not-so-secret past to sugar baby. Looks like we tracked down the rumor source. You shouldn't just believe all of what's written here. But this might be related to why the anomaly appeared in the first place. Yes. Wish I could put a stop to all this. Include me as past dug up. Nailed it. Complete social media research. Sammy, what you doing? I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult me about knowing anything. Give it a rest. Huh? Isn't that just fuel for the fire? Yep, pretty much. Rookie move. I can't just sit and watch. Oh, Mio is feeling so much pain. Guess you're a type who only learns from experience. That white knight spirit you guys find and all. And you should really think before you act. Wow. Up to you though. Sammy does what Sammy will. You can wrap up searching socials. Time to prep for on-site. Understood. Here we go. Yes. I'll ask me as much as I can about the stalker and her past. If you go out like that, it'll be way too overwhelming. There are other directions you can look into. Think before you pry. But if you're fine with possibly losing a friend, be my guest. Hey, see. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be careful. Mio's place. Mio, are you alright? Zami. Yes, I'm not hurt or anything. But I was so scared. I'm glad you're safe at least. I kept thinking if only you'd been there with me yesterday. Zami, I really don't know what to do. I know. I'm sorry. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? I'm all geared up to help Mio. But what exactly should I look into? Hey, don't ask me. But some stuff you could check out. This anomaly, doodling in her bed, is showing up at Mio is like a bad habit. So maybe the anomaly was born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice, maybe her myths are born from people's affections. Might want to poke around that angle. Anyhow, it's up to you. Connections between the anomaly and Mio. Duly noted. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I'm on it. Alright. I'm actually gonna call it there for today, because my throat is starting to hurt from all this reading. It shouldn't always be the case, but, oh, nope, that's the wrong screen. I didn't mean that. That won't always be the case, but I had a lot of meetings at work today, so I've done a lot more talking than I normally do in the course of a day. So, Whew, yes, I know, Spat. I know. Everything is terrible. You have the hardest life of any bird ever. No bird in the world has it harder than Spat. Spat, who lives in a climate-controlled apartment with all the food that he could ever want, with all the toys he could ever play with, constant, fresh, cool water, and all the cuddles that a papa can give. Yeah, you just have the hardest bird life ever, don't ya? My goodness, my gracious. Yeah, wow. Golly. How do you possibly live in your day-to-day? How do you stand it all, the stress of being a Spat? Yeah. My goodness, my golly, my gracious. But yeah, focusing on what's important here, the game is really interesting, at least so far. I'm really enjoying the art style. I like the investigative elements to it. And I'm really interested in where it's going to go. I'm assuming the entire game isn't just this one case. I'm assuming that this is just like the prologue. But only time will tell. I'm interested in seeing where this goes. Is it actually something supernatural, or is it just a dude? A dude just doing obsessive dude things. What do you think, Spat? What we got? You would get the axe murderer, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. Yeah. All 65 grams of you would give him the what for. And then you would close the toilet seat after, because you're a polite burb, aren't you? Here, can I give you scritches for that? Yeah, there you go. Scritches for Spat. I know, you're itchy because you're molting. That's the way it be. I know. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. I promise. But I hope you guys find this enjoyable and you find it interesting. Because I definitely want to play more of it, but as to whether or not you want to see more of it on stream, that's gonna be a question only you can answer. That's an urban myth only you can identify, friends. But that's gonna wrap it up for today. Again, solely because my throat is really starting to hurt from all the talking I've had to do and the various meetings I've had today, plus the stream. So a little short today, a little longer next week. But links to all my socials down below. Follow me there. If you enjoyed this game, leave a like, hit the bell, subscribe, all that stuff that makes the algorithm happy. Yeah, you did. It was a little short today, Aleph. I'm sorry. I just had a lot of work meetings today, so this game is very heavy on reading, so my throat is starting to kill me a little bit. So I need to stop. But next time we play, it'll be longer. At least I hope so. I shouldn't have as many meetings next week. I normally don't have this many meetings at work. It was just a particular kind of day. And then tomorrow, more importantly, we're going to play Lobotomy Corporation. Ooh, more Project Moon. Can you believe it? Oh, I'm excited. I want to see what else they've done. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy seeing me suffer. But whether or not that becomes a regular series is going to be up to you. So if you haven't already joined my Discord server, link is down below. That's where I post all my polls where you get to decide my fate. So please join us. I'm going to go and I'll be there tomorrow. My general area has severe weather alert, so I no longer have anything going. Oh, okay. Well, I hope everything's okay where you are. I know it's a severe weather alert, but I hope it's one that you stay safe from. I need to go make some tea with some honey for my throat. So you all take care, pigeons. I will see you tomorrow. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay hydrated.